Hello and welcome everyone. I'm Diane. I'm an Akashic Records reader and an emotional energy healer, and this is Soul Cloud. Hello everyone. Thank you so much for being here. So we're going to answer Akashic Records questions and do clearings later. But for now, while we're waiting for everyone to come in, we're going to talk about soul contract. So thank you so much everyone for being here. I just want to say hi to the people who are here. Nicole, what a lovely day. Hi. Hi Al, and Standing in Light with Daniel Bear. Kat, hi. Spiritual Garden, hello. Okay, I'm starring questions as we go. Hello, Mangled Unicorn. Oh, I'm doing just great. For 5 a.m., Okay, I have 2 questions started so far. Hello, Julianne. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. So, okay. Soul contracts. So what are soul contracts? Usually, soul contracts are confused with our soul purpose. So to differentiate that, soul purposes are what we came to do, or our missions when we incarnated here on Earth. And sometimes it goes beyond Earth. Examples is breaking a family cycle, raising Earth's vibration. These are really big missions. But in general, it's learning how to love and learning to love unconditionally. Learning to forgive is one. Also, one of the things that are common is learning compassion. And one of the things that are also coming up a lot is healing collective traumas. It may be personal, or it may be like Muse, helping other people heal their trauma. And soul contracts, these are the vows, agreements, and that we entered to learn or to achieve our purpose. So this is our common knowledge about soul contracts, right? So we have soul contracts with everyone, whoever we ever bumped shoulders or elbows with, including ourselves and including our pets, and sometimes even Mother Earth, in even beings from other dimensions or beings from other star systems. Examples of this is incarnating into a family with addiction patterns. So this is an experience that we signed up to learn. Entering a romantic relationship with a controlling partner, or maybe just a partner who has wounds that would help us learn our lessons as well. Having a child. This is common for people who want to learn unconditional love. Getting sick for a period of time is another soul contract sometimes. And sometimes it's also being born with certain conditions. Sometimes it's we want to come in as a blind person to learn something, or we want to come in as a disabled. Some sort of disability is another common soul contract that we enter. Oh, no worries, Annie Bear. Annie Bear says, I have this confused. Yeah, these are common terms that we usually confuse with each other. By the way, please let me know if I'm lagging. I have no idea when I am lagging. Yes, autism, ADHD, sometimes these are soul contract as well. So we actually have 2 types of soul contracts. So we are familiar most with pre-birth contracts. These are the things that we enter or we agree to before we incarnate on Earth. But most of us aren't aware of post-birth contracts, and these are contracts that we make after we have incarnated here on Earth. So just to differentiate the 2 further, pre-birth contracts are vows, agreements we enter before birth. These are experiences that we signed up for, that is ideally to help us learn lessons or help us in achieving our soul's purpose. So what are the post-birth contracts? So these are usually contracts, vows, belief systems that we made after we were born. And sometimes they are beliefs that were made in response to traumas, such as limiting beliefs. So examples is not relying on anyone, working hard in order to deserve rest or abundance. These are some of the common things that I usually see in clients and in people. All for us to learn lessons and have those experiences, right. A lot of the things that we experience are things that would help us learn our lessons, and these are lessons that we want to learn. They're not being forced on us, rather. These are the things that our higher selves chose to for us to learn in this incarnation. So another thing that is a post-birth contract is the lack mentality, or the feeling that you need to work hard for abundance or for money. I actually learned that that wasn't the case, and it's one of the things that surprised me. So it's another one of the soul contracts that are common. Another one I think that is a soul contract is the belief that, at least for us Asians, that when someone is older than you, that means that they are wiser and you can't talk back to them. Like, you really have to respect them, otherwise you're like you're not worth anything. So these are the common soul contracts that I encounter. So thank you. Please let me know if you have any questions regarding the topic. I already have some of your questions started. So if you don't have any questions regarding the topic, I'm going to start by opening the Akashic Records. Oh, and another question that I usually get asked is, since these are soul contracts, can we opt out of them? Some of them are actually, yes, we can clear them. But I'm not going to do that during live sessions because it tends to be very lengthy. And my guides told me that I need to explain what we're clearing to the client before I do that. So I'm going to do that in private readings, but not on live readings. I hope you understand. Thank you. We can't clear everything. Just to clarify that, we can't clear every soul contract. We can clear those that are not beneficial for us anymore. An example of that is what I've mentioned before, that belief that we need to work hard for money is one, or sometimes we have feelings of unworthiness, that we have to prove ourselves, or we have to do something, or we have to achieve something to even amount to anything. So that is a soul contract, a limiting belief that we have. Near death births. So normally these are part of your plan. Although sometimes they can be just accidental, like physically. Mine happened physically. I almost died after I was born. And that was not in my contract. That was something that it just happened. It was accidental. But I'm going to ask if yours was a soul contract. Was Nichols a soul contract? I'm getting a no on that. So it might have just been an accident as well, Nicole. Yeah. Hello, Lauren. Thank you so much for being here. Okay. I'm going to open the records now. Only the highest frequency of love and light can remain in the sacred space, and all objects in the sacred space for the highest good of this group, consisting of myself, those who are watching right now, those who will join us later, and those who will watch the replay. All of their energies must leave now. All of their energies must leave now. All of their energies must leave now. Now I call in the highest level of the divine that knows that love is the power and the truth from which we read. Our highest level guides and angels to help us with this reading. Archangel Michael and Metatron, Please hold the sacred space. And so it is. And so we do acknowledge the forces of light, asking for guidance, direction, and courage to know the truth as it is revealed for our soul, for our highest good and highest good of all, and the most benevolent outcome. Akashic Records Masters, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please let us know this group in the light of the Akashic Records and enable us to share the wisdom and compassion that the Masters, teachers, and loved ones have for us. The records are now open. Okay. Oh, I hope you're okay, Annie Bear. My heart just palpitated. I hope you are okay. Please rest up. If you're walking, please sit down a bit. Okay. So let's start. Annie Bear asks, "Hello, how may I better fulfill my contract with Earth?" Ooh, that's a good question. I'm being shown that you're working on a garden. You're telling me that it's not a new garden, Annie Bear. It's the one you currently have. But just getting your hands on dirt. Mother Earth or Mother Matea is already getting something from it. There's already a transfer of energy whenever you do that. So the Masters would like you to be aware that that is the case. Sometimes we think we need to do big things to fulfill our mission or our contract. But they're telling me that you're already doing it. That we are already doing it even without us knowing. Now they're showing me you sitting on grass and just drowning. And if this isn't something that you're doing regularly, you may think of doing it more regularly. Because I'm being shown that there's that transfer of energy again, like you're channeling energy whenever you do that. And you're grounding it to Mother Matea. Oh, and it heals. They're telling me that it heals. It heals Earth whenever you do that. There's so much love. Like whenever you do this, the feeling is mutual. Like the exchange of energy is mutual. And Mother Matea she's returning that love to you whenever you do this, Annie Bear. So I hope that helps, and thank you so much for your question. Okay. I'm fainting and happy. Oh, I'm so glad, Annie Bear. Now I was actually shown that you were just sitting on grass and just meditating on grass. Just grounding. And I'm being shown that it's like a channel that goes through all of your chakras from above, and you're grounding energy to Mother Earth, and it's healing her. And it's just amazing. I wish I can just project what I'm seeing sometimes so you can see it, because some of them are really amazing, and it's one of those. Excuse me. So if you have any questions, the questions are still open. Just please type them in all caps to help me see. Sometimes I miss them when they're not written in all caps. So I have What a Lovely Day next, Jacqueline, Mangled Unicorn, Al, and Kat next. Did I have a past life in Cambodia, Thailand, during the Khmer Empire? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. They were aristocratic people. Cool. Did Nicole have a past lifetime in Cambodia? I'm getting a no on that. Did she have a past lifetime in Thailand during this era? I'm getting also a no on that. How about in Thailand in a different era? I'm getting a yes. You did have a past lifetime in Thailand, but not in that time period. So I'm just going to check. What kind of lifetime did you have in Thailand? I'm being shown you were a Buddhist monk in a lifetime, and you were in one of the temples. You were male, but you had female energy. Like you embodied more of the divine feminine. I almost mistook you for a female. And the Buddhist monks right now, the clothes that they're wearing, they're very similar to this time period. So I'm not sure what time period this was. But I'm being shown that you were doing chores, like you were sweeping the temple, and you were eating with the other monks. It's just a very simple lifetime, but I get the feeling that you were very fulfilled during this lifetime. It feels very peaceful, and you felt very peaceful during that lifetime. What was this lifetime trying to teach Nicole, please? It's a lot of keeping calm. Keeping calm was the lesson, the major lesson that you wanted to learn in this lifetime, and not letting your emotions take over you or take control over your actions. I'm being told that prior to this lifetime, you had issues with that you let your emotions take control over you. So, in this lifetime, as a Buddhist monk, you wanted to learn. You wanted to learn how to keep calm and how to have emotions still, but not let them take over you. And that's a big lesson, and I'm being told that it's a lesson that you also carry in this lifetime. So you're like they're melded in to this lifetime. That even in this lifetime, you're still learning that. You've learned it, but you're like enhancing that. So I hope that resonates, and I hope that helps, Nicole. Thank you so much for your question. I'm muted, sorry. That always happens. I have Jacqueline. I would like to have any information, message the masters want to give me. Okay. Immediately I'm hearing take care of yourself. And I'm being shown like toast, and they're spreading butter on it. They're telling me don't spread yourself too thin. You have a tendency to take on a lot of other people's problems. Jacqueline is what the masters are telling me. And one of the lessons you want to learn in this lifetime, they're telling me this, is focusing on yourself and not taking on other people's problems. This is something that a lot of us light workers are guilty of. Because we're very helpful beings. And Jacqueline, you're one of the very helpful beings, and you tend to take on other people's problems as well. So the masters would like you to know that just focus on yourself for now. You can't pour on an empty cup. It's that message resonating again for you, Jacqueline. Guilty. Thank you so much for that confirmation. It's a lot. It's something that's a lot of us are guilty of, Jacqueline. So please don't feel bad. even I am learning this lesson, and many of us are learning this lesson. We tend to take over other people's problems, even though they're not our own. Um, we help other people even when they don't ask us for help, which is okay. But sometimes we need to also be mindful of how we are, because sometimes we are spreading ourselves too thin, and we don't also want that. Um, we want to use our time, our resources, and our energy for the people who really matter to us. So we need to concentrate on that and to ourselves. Oh, I'm so happy for you that you have your session. Thank you so much for your question, Jacqueline. I think that's a question that and an answer that would benefit many of us, and even the people who are watching. And hello to the people who are watching the replay. I haven't said hi to you. Hi to you yet. Hello. Okay, I'm just going to backtrack for any messages um that I might have missed. Oh, and yes, please, to the people who are watching the replay, please subscribe to my channel if you still haven't. I do this every week. We do Akashic Records readings and clearings every week. So if you'd like to take part, please subscribe to the channel and chat with us. That would be lovely. And please like, share, and subscribe. I also offer private readings. Just email me. Hello and welcome, Joey Glow. Okay, the questions are still open. I just have a few questions today. There we go. Next up, we have Al. I need the Lyra Noir issues cleared. It is feeling like karmic PTSD these days. Okay. Is there anything else that we can clear from her Lyran lifetime, please, Masters? Yes, they're telling me yes. What else can we clear from her Lyran lifetime? Lyran lifetime. That is affecting her most right now. Is it anger? I'm getting that there is still anger, Al. And this is anger that's trapped in your heart chakra. And I'm being told that it wasn't just your daughter. Um, before it was just you and your daughter, there were other family members who were casualties of the war. And that's why you feel angry. And so you're very angry whenever you feel that there's injustice in this lifetime, that there's bullying in this lifetime. You're very angry whenever you see or hear about violence. And this is one of the righteous angers. They're telling me that it's okay to feel angry. Just that we shouldn't forget to let it go afterward. To release the anger. Or to transmute them into something that is more beneficial for us and for the people around us. I'm getting that although this is righteous anger, sometimes it's one of the cases where you let your emotions take control over you. And they're reminding you when you're angry at something, you aren't angry at everyone. I don't know if it resonates, but that's what the masters are telling me. That to focus your anger on whatever you're angry at and not to other people or to other things. And to release that anger is what the masters are telling me. So if this is something that you would like to be cleared, Al, please just type in yes. If it's something that you're not ready to let go of yet, you can also type in no. We have free will. Oh, hi, Linda. Thank you so much for being here. I know you had the class. Thank you. Explains why I want to keep a selenite stick on my chest and neck. Yes, it clears things. So it can be very helpful. Hello, Barbara. Thank you. Bullies are a huge pet peeve. Yeah, I feel that. I feel the anger in my heart. Usually, anger is trapped in the solar plexus, but not always. There are times when anger is trapped in the heart chakra, sometimes in the throat, sometimes in different areas, but most usually it's in the solar plexus. But today we're clearing it for your heart chakra. I request the clearing of this anger from Al's emotional and physical body, all timelines and all lifetimes, past, present, and future, her highest good, highest the form, the most benevolent outlaw. Akashic Records Masters and Archangel Metatron. Yes, that the trapped emotion be cleared. And it's done, Al. Thank you so much for your question and for letting me do this clearing for you, and I hope that helps. Ooh, that is a big question. I would like to know my pre-birth soul contract for this life. Just to make it clear, we can't go through all of them because there tends to be a lot, and we usually don't get very detailed, very detailed soul contracts, like how we would see them as contracts in this lifetime. It's different. I was told that it's very complicated for us humans to understand. So I get them in simple terms or simpler terms rather. But let's try to get one of them. So immediately I'm getting the feeling that you had a soul contract with your mom. Um, we all have different soul contracts with our parents and with everyone who's around us, just to be clear. But this is something that was difficult for you. Like you chose your mother not for not so she can love you. It was a complicated relationship. I'm getting that feeling that it was a complicated relationship with your mom. Why did she choose her mom, please, in this lifetime? I'm hearing some of the lessons that you chose to learn as a child were prerequisites to the things that you're doing right now. What were those, please? I'm hearing you're hard headed. Like you're stubborn. And it's something that you had to learn as a child so you can be resilient when you grow up. Because when you grew up, life wasn't easy for you either. And you needed that stubbornness to get through it. So before coming to Earth, before incarnating on Earth, it's something that you set up with your mom. So even though you have a complicated relationship when you incarnated, on the other side, it was something that you planned. And you don't hate each other on the other side. They're laughing. The masters are laughing. Yeah. Oh, thank you very much for that confirmation. Patience one of them? Oop, this is the little pendulum. Was patience one of the lessons that she signed up to learn from her mom? Yeah, I'm getting a yes on that as well. Patience is another one. So I hope that helps, Kat, and thank you so much for your question. Many of us choose our parents, even though we aren't aware of it, and our older siblings as well. Like, I know that I've had several past lifetimes with my sister. She comes around sometimes, like on chats. She's very supportive of me. And so it's one of the soul contracts that I entered with her, just to be supportive with each other. It's not always negative, you know. Um, but sometimes we ask more when the contracts are negative and when it affects us a lot more. So I think that's why, Kat, that the masters brought that up about your mom. And thank you again for your question. Next up, we have Barbie. Ooh, my ears are buzzing like crazy today. Is this an integration or DNA change? This is for entertainment purposes only. Any advice given on the show does not supersede or replace a medical professional's advice. Please always check with your medical professional or doctor for matters concerning your health. For this one, hold on. Let me take a sip first. Sip, everyone. Seriously. Barb, could you please verify if this is in your left ear? If the buzzing is in your left ear. Because I'm getting an energy implant for you. It's not because of an upgrade. Yeah. It's worse on your left side because I'm seeing that the energy implant is like on the left side of your brain. Usually it's something the left side is for receiving. So we're receiving information from unwanted sources. So let me know if you would like this to be cleared, Barb. Again, this is a dark galactic implant. We usually don't get them because we are abducted, just to clarify. And so you won't be scared. Many of these are caused by a dark galactic entity that is attached to other people. In Filipino, we call this bati, which means to greet, because sometimes we can get it just by a simple greeting from someone who has a dark galactic entity attachment to them. So yeah. Oh, hello, Rossi. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, I got you. Call Archangel Raphael. Archangel Michael. And it's done. I hope that helps, Barb. Usually for dark galactic entity attachments, we usually need to sleep before the clearing, before you feel the clearing took effect. So if we want to take a nap, after taking a nap, it's usually okay. And how you can protect yourself from that? You can get a green fluoride on you. Where is my green fluoride? I'm just going to show you, and I don't have a mine of green fluoride. It's not my business because I keep recommending this. I swear I'm not making money out of it, but it helps, and this is something that I learned from my guides. I didn't know this about I didn't know this about green fluoride earlier, so I have like a pebble-sized one just to keep in my pocket. So this is what it looks like. You're very welcome, Barb. I hope that helps. Hello, Erin. Okay. Next, we have Tamer. Hi, Tamer. What are my soul contracts this life? Do I need to clear any issues related to this? Okay. Please give me a soul contract that Tamer has that they can clear, please. They're telling me that you have this soul contract, this limiting belief about money and abundance. Like you're one of the many people who believe that to get money or to get abundance, we need to work hard for it and that we need to be worthy of it before we receive abundance. And the masters are telling me, that's not the case. You are already worthy, as you are, to receive abundance. So allow yourself to receive. And they are reiterating that you are worthy, you are worthy, you are worthy. I asked if there's anything that you can clear, and they are telling me that's it for now. I don't know if you can verify that for me, Tamer, but it's one of the most common soul contracts and limiting beliefs that we have, because we were taught when we were born. It's one of the things that we were taught, like you need to go to school, you need to have a college degree, you need to have this job before you can earn money and before you can become wealthy. And the masters are telling me that's not the case always. Um, so I hope that helps, Tamer. And thank you so much for your question. Oh, and if in case you've missed it, I won't be clearing any soul contract, although this can be cleared, but I won't be clearing any soul contracts on live here. Yes, we have a lot of limiting beliefs from our ancestors, and another one is that I've seen is what do you call that? Hoarding. Hoarding is one of the things that is a limiting belief. It's not the belief itself; it's a behavior that results from the limiting belief that things are scarce. Like usually we have parents, grandparents who suffered through war, and during those times, resources were scarce, and so it's passed on to us. It's a belief that is passed on to us. So hoarding can be a result of that. Like even though something's broken, you don't really throw it away. And we just keep and keep things, and we don't let go of things. So it's one of the things that are very common that I've seen so far. Yeah, from the lack belief. And that the belief that things are scarce and unlimited, but they aren't. They aren't scarce, they aren't limited. That's what the masters are telling me, that there's enough for everyone. Oh, you're very welcome, Tamar. Next we have Linda. Can you tell me about my soul contract? Okay. Any soul contract that we can clear from Linda? No. Okay, I just double checked if you have anything that we can clear, and they're telling me you're still cleared. They're telling me that the belief that you had, that you're unworthy of love and that you have to work for love, for people to love you, that you have to please people for them to love you. You had to conform to their beliefs for them to love you. Those were already cleared. But they're telling me that it was unfortunate that you had that. It wasn't a pre-birth plan for you to have those limiting beliefs. Like it was an effect of a pre-birth plan of you incarnating. And I'm not sure if you're comfortable in talking about this, Linda. Like on YouTube. But you chose your family. You chose your family for your mom. Like you're helping her learn how to love unconditionally. Like I'm being told that in previous lifetimes, there's always a condition for her to receive love and to give love. But they're telling me that it's not something that's easily earned. Learned rather. It's not something that is easily learned, and so she struggles with that. She struggled with that. What did she need to learn from her mom? You needed to learn how to set boundaries. It's one of the things why you, one of the reasons why you chose your mom. So it's a mutual decision between you. You wanted to learn how to set boundaries and still be a loving person, while she wanted to learn unconditional love. They're also telling me that it's also for you. Like, you were also trying to learn about unconditional love, not how to give it, but how to receive it. Is what I'm hearing. You don't need to work hard for it. And if it's something that you don't receive from the person you want to receive it from, that it's okay, that you can walk away. Because there are other people around you who will give you that love freely without you even trying. Because you're worthy of that. That's what the masters are telling me. I hope that helps, Linda, and thank you so much for your question. That's a bit heavy. I hope that helps, Linda. It is hard. It hits me hard as well. Yeah. I hope that helps. Okay, I'm just going to backtrack if I missed anything. Okay, I'm going to read until the hour, so I'm going to do my best to get through everything. But for now, I'm going to close the questions. Here we go. Okay, I have. Oops, already have that. I have Julianne, Rossi, and Play Love Remember so far. Okay. I'm also going to type questions are closed. Would like to know soul contracts with mother and ex-husband and clear any energy that can be now. Okay. Which one would she benefit from? Relationship mom or husband, please? Okay. The masters want to focus on your mom, your relationship with your mom. This is another complicated relationship, Julianne. I'm feeling something in my heart. Is it my heart? It's the solar plexus. More of the solar plexus. It's lower. And I'm hearing confidence. She affected your confidence. And I'm hearing she might have been too critical when you were younger. Usually this results in being a perfectionist when we grow up. Why did she choose her mom, please? You wanted to learn how to trust yourself. The masters are telling me that's something that you wanted to learn pre-birth, so you chose your mom. You knew she was going to be critical of you, but you wanted to overcome. You wanted to overcome that, and you're learning to. And they're telling me affirmations. Hold on, I'm going to draw a card for you. That's usual for affirmations. But I'm getting that she was overly critical of you, so I don't know if that resonates for you, Julianne. And usually, being a perfectionist, we need to, because I'm also a perfectionist, or I was, but really nothing is perfect. Even when we practice and we practice, it doesn't usually make things perfect, you know? So just do what you want and what brings you joy. That's what I learned. Affirmation. She still is. Yeah. Know that sometimes people are critical of others because they see something in you. It's usually because they have unresolved issues within themselves and they don't know how to process them. So remember that whenever she's being critical of you, that was very helpful for me as well. And we are not reflections of our parents. Okay. I got a card for you that is about trusting the universe and releasing things, releasing control over things. Oop. Oh. I release time and let the universe show me what to do. So this is something that you can tell yourself before you go to sleep tonight and before you wake up tomorrow. I release time and let the universe show me what to do. Because an effect of having critical parents is, we are also very hard on ourselves. Like whenever something doesn't go according to our plan, we tend to be hard on ourselves. So just know that you aren't alone in this, Julianne. It's something that I also processed, and I am still processing. And a lot of us are processing. So just take it one step at a time and release control wherever you can. It's not going to be easy, but it's going to be manageable one step at a time. Thank you so much for your question, Julianne, and I hope that helps. Next, we have Rosie. Can you tell me of a Polynesian lifetime where I suppressed my clairvoyance, and how can I clear the blockage of my gifts? Okay. Does Rosie have any blockages in her chakras, please? That we can clear. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting you have a blockage in one of your chakras. Is it the crown? Masters? Is it the third eye? I'm getting it something somewhere in your head, so it's the third eye. Is it an emotion? Please show me what emotion that is that you need to clear from her third eye, please. To unlock this. Blaming. Is it blaming? I'm getting that there's a trapped emotion of blaming that's blocking your third eye chakra, Rossi. They're telling me it wasn't a Polynesian lifetime. I'm seeing something different. You might have the witch wound, Rossi. Yeah. The masters are confirming that. So the witch wound is when we had a witch lifetime, or when we were branded as a witch. But I'm being told you were a healer in that lifetime. Like you worked with plant medicine, and they blamed you for something. Hold on. They were blaming you and accusing you of being a witch. And there was regret, like there was a period of time when you regretted even helping other people because sharing your gifts got you blamed for it. This was somewhere in Europe, Rossi. It might take a while for me to dial in where the location is. But this was somewhere in Europe. And it was a witch hunt, basically. And because they saw you like working on plants and plant medicines, like, oh, that person is making potions for spells. And that wasn't the case. In your case, you were making medicines for people, and you got blamed for them. So that's why you chose to suppress your gifts. You kind of rejected them in that lifetime. So that's something that we can clear right now. Yeah, let me know if you would like this to be cleared, Rossi. And I'm really sorry that you went through that in that lifetime. That was tough. Hmm. Yeah. You're even a healer in this lifetime, Rossi. Okay, I got you. I request the clearing of this blame, trauma, and all trauma related to this past lifetime from Rossi's energy body and physical body. In all timelines, no lifetimes in the past, present, and future. Archangel Meta for Rossi's highest good, highest beautiful, the most benevolent outcome. Archangel Metatron, Akashic Records Masters, we ask that this trapped emotion be cleared, please. Thank you. And it's done, Rossi. I hope that helps. You might, forgot to tell you, sorry. You might get migraines or headaches. There's slight headaches for the time being. Please don't forget to drink water um, for today and for the next few days. Don't forget to hydrate yourself. I hope that helps, Rossi. And thank you so much for trusting me to do this clearing for you. Ooh, Annie Bear is sharing that there are actually meditations. Where was that? There are healing the witch wound meditations. So yes, please feel free to share those in the comment section, Annie Bear. Thank you so much. This also helped, yeah. I think there might be Reiki videos for this as well. Last but not the least, we have Play Love Remember. Would you please tell me about my indigenous life and any innate gifts also from that life? Indigenous life. Okay. I'm getting you had an Aboriginal lifetime in Australia. Play Love Remember. This was before they were colonized by the Europeans. They're showing me like a group of people. You're just looking at the stars. This was during the time after um, the Pleiadians were helping the Aboriginals. So you were from generations way after that. But still, you heard about the stories of star beings or light beings who came from the stars. And so every now and then you and your family would look up at the stars. And they're showing me that you're talking to the stars. It was a very simple lifetime, but you were very happy. You felt very connected with the land. And you treasure the land. Even the rocks. You even felt connected with the rocks. They're always showing me you around your family. They're telling me that you treasure your family and that's something that you carry on with you for several lifetimes. You knew the value of family and you cared for each and every one of your family members. And being shown you were male in this lifetime. And you were like nomads. You're always moving. Like the background isn't always the same when I'm seeing it in my visions. It's always changing. But even so, you felt connected everywhere we went. You felt connected with Earth. And they're telling me if you need to feel grounded, that you can always connect with Earth. Telling me that Earth remembers you. And the Earth treasures you, plain love to remember. I hope that helps. I hope that helps, plain love remember. And thank you so much for your question. Oh, hello, Brenda. Thank you so much for being here. I love drawing rocks. Yes, I was shown that you were touching like a really big rock. You were tapping into it and you feel very connected with it. Oh, you're very welcome, Julian. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I'm going to close the records now. Earth's name is Matea. Yeah. She goes by different names. I know her as Lakapati. It's a Filipino name for an earth goddess, but I was told that she's one of my guides. So she can be known as Gaia, Matea, and in my culture she's known as Lakapati. But she is Mother Earth. She has the same energy. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm going to close the records now. I would like to close by thanking the masters, teachers, and loved ones for their love and compassion. I would like to close by thanking the Akashic Records masters for their point of view. And I would like to close by thanking the divine source for all the knowledge and healing. The records are now closed, amen. The records are now closed, amen. The records are now closed, amen. Thank you so much, everyone. Oh, hello, Moonchild. We're just wrapping up. Please join me again next week. I'm not sure of the topic yet. And also, we have a show with again White Dragon and Diana Bowles and Ali next Thursday. That's going to be on 6 p.m. EST. And it's going to be a Q&A session about the Galactic. So if you have any questions about our cosmic cousins, our Galactic family, please drop by on that show. Thank you so much, everyone. And I hope to see you again next time. Bye.